Today we will be looking at calculus using the power rule to differentiate. Firstly, we need to know what the power rule is in calculus. This is a shorter method in calculating the derivative of a function. We multiply the exponent of x and only the exponent of x, not of t, not of m, only the exponent of x with the coefficient of that x, and we subtract 1 from the exponent. Let's quickly look at the power rule. If f of x is equal to m x to the power of n, then f prime x, or the derivative of the function, is equal to n multiplied by m x to the power of n minus 1. Notice that I multiplied n with m and I subtracted 1 from my exponent of x. So let's look at a few examples and some do's and some don'ts as to how to use the power rule. If they tell me find the derivative of y is equal to 5x to the power of 4, there's different ways I can do it. But allow me to say I don't change the format. If they give me y, I say y prime is equal to 5 multiplied by 4, and I subtract 1 from my exponent of x, and then I get 20x to the power of 3. Or I can say dy over dx, where my function of y is 5x to the power of 4. When I differentiate, the moment I differentiate, the d over dx disappears and my answer is given as 5 times 4 x to the power of 4 minus 1, and my answer is 20 x to the power of 3. Alternatively, I can also write d into 5x to the power of 4 over dx. This is the same as this, is the same as writing y is equal to 5x to the power of 4. My processing continues to be the same. I take my exponent and I multiply it with the coefficient, and then I subtract 1 from my exponent. If they ask me to find the derivative of f of x is equal to 5x to the power of 4. Now notice that the writing is different. There they asked me y is equal to 5x to the power of 4. Here they say the function of x is equal to 5x to the power of 4. Now I will answer this one to calculate the derivative. F prime of x is equal to 5 multiplied by 4 x to the power of 4 minus 1. My answer is still the same, but the notation is different. So depending on what they ask me, I will answer in accordance to how they present the question. The last one, they could also ask me find the derivative of dx of 5x to the power of 4. Here, the moment I start differentiating, because dx means differentiate. So, the moment I start differentiating, the dx disappears. 5 multiplied by 4, x to the power of 4, x minus 1. I still get the same answer. So, the most important thing that I need to take out of here, whatever they give me, I don't change my format. I stick to the format that they gave me. So y will be y prime or d over dx of the function. Y will have d of the function over dx. And the moment I start differentiating, the differentiation, that disappears. Our first question that we need to look at. Differentiate the following with regards to x using the power rule. So, I'm given the function of x. Remember, I must keep my notation the same. I cannot change my notation. I've got negative 3x and I have plus 5. When I look at this now, my notation is f of x. So I will use f prime of x. My exponent is 1 multiplied by negative 3. And I must subtract 1 from 1. Here I have x to the power of 0. So 0 multiplied by 5. This will give me 0. And 0 minus 1 will give me minus 1. But if I have nothing of something, then I don't have to write it down. So my answer in this instance is negative 3. X to the power of 0 is 1. So 3 times 1 will remain negative. 3 times 1 will remain negative 3. I want to say thank you for watching. If you liked it, tell your friends. If you loved it, tell everyone. I will see you in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.